I've been here for nearly 9 years.
Yeah.
And I actually started off as the contracted receptionist, casual position, for a secretarial service that was contracted to do reception. The position then grew. I started doing 2 days a week administration work for Lynn. Then 5 years ago, the company I was contracted to was selling up their business. So then I started working directly for the incubator. So I'm gone from the administration officer now to the operations manager.
Oh, that must feel great.
So yeah, so I mean, people do the initial inquiry, speak to me, come through, do a tour, we go through the application process, then I organise their office for them and put them into their office, and yeah, that's about it.
So not just paperwork?
Not just paperwork, no, very hands-on.
Yeah.
Do the telephone hub,
Yeah.
Organise telephone lines for them, make sure their office is how it should be, help them if they've got any problems, to get them settled into their new office space.
So you're a problem shooter? Or?
Yeah, very much so, problem shooter.
Yeah.
So, I'm probably the first one they come running to if there is a problem in their office.
Yeah.
So it can be anything from lights to phones to ADSL to fax machines to
So
computers
you
not
can fix fax
working.
machines, can you?
I can't fix them, but I can send them in the right direction.
Yeah. That's right. So how many people have you met in the last 9 years?
Oh, hundreds.
Yeah.
Hundreds of people.
Yeah.
We get a lot of inquiries, especially sort of at the end of the year. Then we tend to have a lot of graduations at the end of the year. And then they start to sort of flow on in again at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
So,
So graduation, what does that mean? I mean, you get a fancy hat and a gown and a piece of paper, or
no,
what's
they
graduation?
usually get a present and a card and a morning tea or a barbecue lunch or something to make them feel special that they're actually graduating into often their own premises or into rented commercial premises.
And do you have much to do with them yourself after they've left?
Yes, we do. They still come along to functions. We'll often have internal functions and they come along to our business services functions. So we do still see quite a few graduates.
Do they still ask you how to fix their fax machine?
No.
No. The business that's generated by the centre, by the incubator, is very Port Adelaide centric, or does it bring in business from outside?
The incubator, we can have anyone from anywhere. We can have people, they have to be home based or start up business to be able to move into the incubator. So you'll find we can have people from anywhere.
What's the greatest success story?
Probably the greatest success would be Alan Thorpe with our fresco pergolas and design. That has, Alan would have to be the biggest success story with building his units, and then having two of our graduates have moved into those buildings.
Yeah.
So,
And how does that make you feel?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Alan first came in, he was in a little office upstairs, and then took up space downstairs in the downstairs basement area, and just grew and grew, and
makes you feel like a proud mum.
yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.